Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a new moon reading for March 28th. We're going to take 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go up, so to speak. Let me just make sure we've got plenty of room. Okay, so we're just going to get a general gist of the energy for the month between this new moon, like I say, on 28th of February and the next new moon, which will be on the 29th, I believe, of March. So we're just going to just see what general energy for the week. But obviously, like, you know, the energy is for the whole month. It can bleed over sort of either side. So we'll start off with week 1, okay? And that is you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, fabulous. And for week 2, we have a time for healing. Okay. This is the Moonology Oracle card deck. We'll be using all 3 Moonology decks. I'll try and remember to tell you what they are as we start using them. So week 3, this is Conclusions Are Within Reach. And for week 4, we have, I'll make sure that you can see that because I don't think you can, Take Time to Breathe Out. You should be able to see, you can see that. Right, let's just move them up a smidge. Get them in where we can see them. Okay, so we'll take the Moonology Messages cards next, just to see what messages want to come out. And this is really funky. Okay, so again, for week 1, where we've got you're very close to achieving your goal, we have got celebration. Okay, it might not be time to do a full celebration if you haven't already achieved your goals, but you can certainly celebrate how far you've come. Okay, so for week 2, with a time for healing, you've got boundaries. Yeah, if you've got, you know, some boundary issues, you've got people who maybe kind of overstep the mark and you let them walk over you a little bit. Maybe it's time to sort of, you know, start looking after yourself and start healing. Okay, and then we've got Conclusions Are Within Reach, and you've got Mystery. So maybe the conclusions you can't quite see clearly yet what they are, but they are within reach, so you will be shown. Okay, and Take Time to Breathe Out. You've got Do Nothing. Fabulous. So maybe part of taking time and breathing out is to just sit with yourself, and it's not, I wouldn't say do nothing, but certainly just do what you're gonna have to take this as it resonates. So whatever it is, your goal that you're working towards, maybe it's time just to take a step back and just have a breather, you know, just enjoy how far you've made it, and like I say, kind of try and set some boundaries. Our next a lot of cards are the Moonology Manifestation. So this is just to see if there's any messages about how we can take the next step forwards, or any steps that we need to take. Okay, so for week 1, again, you're very close to achieving your goal, celebration, reflect on your priorities. Okay, so like I say, it could be a little bit of bleeding over of the energies. So it might be, you know, while you're celebrating how far you've come, just have a little look and see if you need to you know, re-establish, redirect yourself in some way. Okay, so you've got a time for healing, boundaries, reveal what needs to be seen. So this is where you might then take the next step from that, you know, reevaluation, and just see what next has to, you know, what next needs to come and go, or go, depending on how you see that. Okay, so you've got Conclusions Are Within Reach, Mystery, and Know Your Worth. Okay, again, this is all part of the reevaluating and understanding that, you know, you are who you are, and what you need is what you need. And then you've got Take Time to Breathe Out, Do Nothing, Be Humble. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take a tarot just to see if there's any further information that wants to come out with this. And then we'll have a look slightly more in depth of the week to week. You've got the Sun coming out in week 1. Okay, that could be how you you know, reevaluate and reflect upon your priorities. And maybe getting out into nature and out into the sun could be a way of celebrating. Okay, so for week 2, we've got strength. Okay, so that's where your setting boundaries does take strength. So don't be afraid to understand what it is that you want to project out to the world and how you want to protect your energy. For week 3, we've got 8 of Cups. Okay, so know your worth, know what it is to walk away from. You know, if your conclusions are very, very close, you also need to know what it is that you need to walk away from. And just in case anyone has been seeing sort of repeating numbers or anything, we do have 8 on the table. Okay, so for week 4, we've got the Devil. Okay, so don't allow anything to pull you backwards as you're sitting and doing nothing, because they say, you know, idle, yeah, was it idle hands? Devil makes time for idle hands. What's that saying? I can't remember the saying. I'm terrible with sayings. If you know it, please drop it in the comments. It's something about the devil will, you know, give you something to do if you don't have something to do. Right, so let's just have a little look at the week by week, and then we'll do a healing mantra just to close out the reading and any further messages that want to come through. So for week 1, we've got, you're very close to achieving your goal. Celebrate the little wins, however that is with you, and you know, don't take your eyes off the prize, but certainly congratulate yourself for how far you've come forward. Reflect on what it is that you've, you know, whatever your priorities are, you are a priority. This could be where you kind of start beginning that understanding. And then you've got the sun, sort of a big fat yes, and illumination and celebration, happiness, and yes, you know, yes. And then for week 2, we've got time to have some healing and setting some boundaries and reveal what needs to be seen. The sun could be revealing some things for you there. Like I say, as the kind of energy flows between the 4 weeks. And you've got the strength to deal with whatever is illuminated, any of this healing that you need to do, any of these boundaries that you need to set. Okay, then for week 3, we've got the conclusions are within reach, mastery, know your worth, and the 8 of Cups. So yeah, know your worth, walk away from whatever it is that is not, you know, suiting you, that's not working for you, that maybe there's people you need to walk away from, or these boundaries being set will maybe even spark people walking away from you, and that's fine. If that boundary is that much of a problem for them, then I would question, you know, their intentions in the first place. Okay, you need to set your boundaries. So the 4th week, we've got take time to breathe out, do nothing, be humble, and Devil. So be careful not to slip backwards in this time, but certainly evaluate. There's a big theme of the end of February. When I was doing my astrology readings as well, reevaluating and taking that time to have fun as well is another big reading message that's been coming out. Let's take what are they? They are a healing mantra card, one for each week. Again, just take it as it resonates. These don't have to be specific for the weeks, but it's just a general reading, so take what resonates and any messages that you feel like you need to hear. Okay, exploring unity consciousness. I am the one eternal light appearing as all. Well, there's your one eternal light with the sun, Son of God. And then we've got awakening, inspired action. There is only what life is asking of me. Okay, so there's your, you know, setting your boundaries. Don't overstep your boundaries either with other people, you know, or with situations, you know, dare I say, stay within your lane. Rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. Yes, know your worth. Okay, and your conclusions are in reach. Discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. And what a perfect one to come out on the do nothing and be humble and take time week. It's all about, yes, being as you are. Don't allow that devil energy to creep in. You know, don't allow yourself to be distracted. Stay on goal, stay on target. I am going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next month for next month's moon reading. Bye.